Colombo, Tawaka Dragons, Dragon Bay Commissar, Koala Powerplays, Dragons Abreast Gold Coast, Broadwater Dragons, Gold Coast Dragons, Coomera Dragons,
The Coomera Dragons getting a big reception.
Currumbin, Cairns, Manly Dragons, and just landed a few moments ago, Mackay. We're pleased to be joined by the Honourable Jared Belay, Deputy Premier, Minister for State Development, Infrastructure and Planning, also Minister for Industrial Relations and Member for Kawana. I'd also like to welcome Councillor for Division 3, Sunshine Coast, which includes Batenya Tim Burns. I'd also like to welcome Dan Purdy, Councillor for Division 7, Sunshine Coast. The Honourable Dan Purdy, Minister for Police and Emergency Services and Member for Newbury.
Two dignitaries here this morning.
I'd like to also welcome Jenny Broderick, Councillor Division 1, Sunshine Coast. And also Ted Hungerford, Councillor for Division 7, Sunshine Coast. So thank you, Will. A warm welcome extended to our dignitaries. Hello everyone, I'm Paulie Buckman, been an active paddler for 10 years and love it. And it's my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of Dragon Boat Queensland, President Blair Gamble and the board. We will now do acknowledgement of traditional owners. So I'd like to welcome traditional custodian Mac Martin.
Thanks, Pauline. First of all, my name is Mac Markham from Ndambi Culture, and I'd like to thank you all for inviting me here today to share our cultural knowledge through the Welcome to Country. Today we gather on a place that we used to call Kawana. Now in our language we say Gulwana, meaning the place of the white wildflower. Our people used to live on the village on top of Budger Mountain looking over this area, and all we see was that wildflower, Kawana. Birianganajo bunni bunni jini jokum baran natino junda junda guji. Gaya nami jocho mo perengongo. Gaya mamaranga jaja gunya nyono. From the mountains to the sea, and the rivers and creeks that flow between, where the fresh meets the salt and the salt water meets the sand. That is where my people stand, the Ndambi clan on Kabi Kabi land. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians that are here today and throughout Australia, and the continuing connection to the land, to the sea, to their culture and to their community. I pay my respects to the Owls, past, present and emerging, for they hold the key to the cultural knowledge and understanding of this beautiful country that we all call home. And on behalf of the Ndambi people of the Kabi Kabi Nation, to all the visitors that have travelled from afar and from near, we say Nara, hello, and Wanya, greetings to these sacred lands and sacred waterways. On behalf of my family, we say Alanya Yaman until we meet again, and farewell. Balangoyen. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you to Mac Martin, traditional custodian of Welcome to Country. Now with dragon boating, very civilised, it's time steeped in history, the blessing of the dragon boat. The blessing ceremony honours the 2,000 plus year history and cultural significance of dragon boat racing. It appeases the spirits of the waters and brings good luck to the paddlers. We're now taking the incense sticks. So they're blessing the boat. The dragon has awoken from its slumber and it's ready to protect you on the waterways. And when we say waterways, we just need to add water, don't we? Whether it be a creek, a river, a canal, the passage. As long as we've got water, we can enjoy our fabulous sport. And if you can't find water, you'll probably travel a few hours until you find the water and find the boat. Now this blessing ceremony is it's performed right throughout the world because, as you know, it's a global sport and it's an exciting time for all of us here with the state titles, and the nationals will be held here the last week in April. Now we also purify the air at the same time. We're sprinkling the drag heads, which we've done, but it symbolises purification and blessing. I'd like to now invite the dignitaries to step up to the dragon head, and we'll be dotting the I's simultaneously. So we're going to take the lit insect stick You'll be assisted by paddlers. So the dignitaries will make their way down to the actual boats, and they'll be dotting the I's at the same time. Now, when they're dotting the I's, it's clarity to see where the boat needs to go, which is mighty important for us, for the sweep and for us paddlers. It also alerts for danger, and it makes sure, carries the paddlers' safety to the finish lines. So that's the significance of the I dotting. Now, the tossing of the rice, it feeds the water creatures and the hungry ghosts. So our paddlers are safe to paddle. So what we're going to do now, our club reps here that just walked through, they're going to toss the rice.
Beautiful ceremony here. Kawana Waters, Sunshine Coast, Australia, for the Queensland. For those of you who have joined us, we're at the Queensland State Titles. Just having the dignitaries do the blessing of the fleet, the dotting of the I's. We have the team captains. You may know a few people in here doing the tossing of the rice. And we're nearly ready for racing. Here comes Loretta.
Okay, everyone. I'd like to welcome Loretta Lewis from Kin Dragons and also IDBF official. Extend a warm welcome to Loretta Lewis to perform the official's oath.
On behalf of all of the officials, volunteers at the 2026 Dragon Boat Queensland State Titles being held at Lake Kawana, Sunshine Coast, we promise that we shall officiate at these championships with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship. I would also like to add to this that regardless of what country you're from, what language you speak, this is the true oath of the officials. Thank you.
Thank you, Loretta Lewis from Kin Dragons and IDBF official performing the official's oath. I'd now like to call on Jaden.
Jaden, bro.
I'd like you to welcome Jaden Oatiti from Kin Dragons and coach of Premier Squad representing Queensland at the national titles being held here in April.
Queensland, have a go, Queensland! Next month, the country will be coming to Sunshine Coast to take us on. Do we have what it takes to protect our home front, Queensland? Yeah, I think we do. We produce some of the best paddlers this country has ever seen. So on April, let's show them what we got, eh? Now, I know some of you are looking at me and wondering, how did he get the mic? But I'm gonna behave, I promise. On behalf of all paddlers, I promise to take part in the Queensland Dragon Boat Championships, showing mutual respect and abiding by the rules that govern with the Dragon Boat in heart, spirit and heart, and mind for the glory of Dragon Boat and the honour of all teams. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jaden. With the paddles from Coomera Dragons and coach of Premier Squad representing Queensland at the national titles being held here in April, which is not too far away. Now that concludes our ceremony. Thank you so much to our dignitaries, to all our paddlers, sweeps, drummers, volunteers, and I'd like to thank you myself on behalf of DBQ Queensland. Enjoy the racing, and if you're ready to marshal soon, go and grab your paddle in your bum seat and enjoy.
Well, there you go, ladies, everyone sitting at home. We are ready to start racing. The blessing has been done. The dignitaries, hey, there you go. So it is time now. We're going to get set up in the commentary box. I hope you enjoyed all that. Here we go, Hando.
I tell you what, paddle's ready. That is the state championships. You're watching it live here at Kawana.
Thank you, Hando. Alrighty, we'll see you soon. Over and out.